What?
I know. How are you?
Good.
Shut on over. Oh, jeez. Did you somehow, some way, always work your way on the damn show?
Hey, listen, what happens is when you're stress-free with RDP. That's BS.
Oh, God.
Who's going to make no money at a big event?
Damn.
Wow. All right, before we get into that nonsense. Okay. But anyway, before we get into that nonsense, we have a double show on Saturday, kicking off in Brooklyn, New York at 3 p.m. with the Women of Warriors, featuring this fine young lady sitting next to me, Thunder Rosa, and her partner, Holiday, the Twisted Sisters. They're taking on Team Sea Stars. We'll have the champion Nikki Adams, Devianne Long, Vanity, Jessica Havoc, and much, much more. Again, 3 p.m. Go to warriorsofwrestling.com for tickets. And then after that show, briefly after, not exactly right after, whoever's making noise, stop. Jeez.
That's Richie playing with his Legos.
No.
What do you mean Richie's playing with his Legos?
Well, stop playing with your damn Legos. I'm trying to announce that Warriors of Wrestling is putting on their regular show at 7 p.m., same location. Tickets available on the same website, warriorsofwrestling.com. And that show will feature Jimmy Jacobs, champion Juba, No Limits champion Isaiah Wolf, and let's see, who else? Logan Black. I'm sure Joey B will make an appearance and yell at somebody. And everybody else on the Warriors of Wrestling roster. Twisted Sisters will have a match as well. And also guest appearance by WWE Hall of Famer Ron Simmons and former Impact and WWE star D'Lo Brown will be there, courtesy of RDP Promotions, who is making a lot of damn noise. What the hell?
I'm on the bus. What do you
So stop calling me when you're on the short bus.
Lord have mercy.
Are you wearing your hockey helmet again?
Jesus.
What happened?
What?
Are you wearing a hockey helmet?
He's wearing his... You ever see the Crank Yankers special ed?
Oh my God.
He's got the helmet.
No, don't listen to him, please.
Jesus, guys. No, for real, guys, come to the show, the women's show. Again, I wrestle in women's shows all over the country, and it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart when I come to a show and we have 35 people in a show, and an all-women show with nothing but amazing female talent in the show. You know, as he mentioned, we own Sabotage Wrestling in Texas, and I know how hard it is to sell women's wrestling in new markets.
Right.
However, it's not impossible, and it's so important for the fans to come and give us the support that you guys give to our male athletes too. You know, last show we were able to draw almost 300 people in our show, and that tells you because people believe in women's wrestling, and I want to see all of your guys' faces out there. The Twisted Sisters don't come that often to this area, and
yeah, they're expensive.
And yeah, it is expensive to come out here.
Expensive.
Shut up.
You're expensive.
I'm not. Well.
It's cheap to come out here.
I know my worth, baby.
It's expensive to send you home.
I know my worth. No, but for real, guys, like, support women's wrestling. And I know, I just want to say, Kevin, from the moment he saw me, he was the one who brought me here to the East Coast. Nobody else wanted to give me a chance, and he's one of the main supporters for this show, for the WoW show, and he wants to make it work, and he wants you guys to come and support it. You know?
Joey B and I probably we argue and bicker a lot, especially publicly on Facebook. Usually it's more for a show than anything, because then we start laughing about it, but he works really hard. He really does. And I owe him this, because I got on him earlier about stuff, and I probably shouldn't have, and it came off. I didn't mean for the way it came off, the way I was talking about. So I definitely owe this to him, because the guy busts his ass for everything that he's done in the past 10 years at Warriors of Wrestling. And it's no different with the women's program. This wasn't something that we just rolled out and said, hey, you know what? Let's start a women's program, and then 3 days later we did a show. This was months and months of planning, phone calls, budgets, and everything else. And we want to bring the best of the female talent that's available to New York, New Jersey, wherever we host a show. And I want the fans to, you know, kind of reward us of that hard work by coming out and supporting the female wrestlers. You know, the female wrestlers have the best merch. Okay. You can ask Chino because he probably owns about 900 female wrestling shirts. So he also has multiple tattoos of fat females on him. But
leave Chino alone. At least he spends money.
He does. He absolutely does. Probably more than his wife knows. So
probably.
But you know, again,
But just think, he only got Brooks' autograph how many times?
Shut up!
Oh my
No,
god!
it's true. We're not even busting on you this time, dude. We're not.
Oh my god!
But there's only so much merch that you can have on certain talent.
Every time you've brought him in, or Lucky 13 has brought her in, or whoever has brought him in, he's been at that table buying something.
Oh, of course. Whether if he has his own item or buys is one of my new photos that I always constantly print in for her. So she's always sending me new material to get printed anytime I bring her in for a signing. And she's always constantly doing photo shoots.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, when you look that
Richie,
good,
you should do some photo shoots.
Oh God.
What happened?
You should do some photo shoots, Richie.
Oh yeah, sure.
Wait, he did. I posted one the day in front of his laptop on the couch.
Lord have mercy.
Oh God, no. That was hideous.
That was bra free with RDP.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, bra free. my mini A cup.
Oh man, that's just terrible.
You are cute though, Richie.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, Richie,
I gotta put up with you in New Orleans. Oh my God.
You know Mooch likes you because he hasn't called you a dick yet. So.
No,
Yeah.
Mooch puts me over all the time.
Yeah, I love Richie. I'm sleeping
I love
with
you
him.
too, Mooch.
Oh Jesus.
I'm sleeping in the same bed with him.
Well,
Yeah.
you're definitely cheating on Vinny that weekend.
TMI.
Oh, Vinny.
No, Vinny will be there.
Oh, Vinny's gonna be in the middle. Who are you kidding?
Oh God, no.
Vinny's gonna form the H.
Is the bed going to be able to hold us all?
Oh man, you sick
You guys are
bastards.
sick.
Well,
Hey, listen.
Anyway, let's get back to Warriors of Wrestling, please. Since
Yeah,
that was
please.
the point that you called. Yeah, so we got the double show this week. So you know, help us, you know, with all this hard work that's been going on, and all the hard work that Joe and his students and things like and people like that have gone out and postering Brooklyn and putting flyers out and things like that. So, Rich, you're bringing in D'Lo Brown and Ron Simmons. So,
Correct.
What do the fans get to expect at the second half of that doubleheader?
They can expect a great meet and greet with a WWE Hall of Famer and a former WWE superstar, or that has not been around the tri-state area. We're in D'Lo Brown, I'm talking about within the last 4 years. So this is his first East Coast booking within the last 4 years that I can remember. And for Ron Simmons, Ron is Ron. He's going to give you a first-class meet and greet, a true professional. And, of course, he's working for me because he loves working for me.
Oh, Jesus. See, Mooch, you don't have to put him over. Richie puts himself over.
That's right. Because nobody else is going to do it.
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got somebody that wants to say hi to you. Hold on.
Hi,
Yo, what's up, buddy?
guys.
That's my boy Mason right there.
Hey, Mason.
That's right.
That's it. I love that. That's Mini Mooch right there. That's Dave's clone, minus the
Oh,
beard.
my God.
You draw a beard on him, he's Dave Jr. Oh man. So yeah, Jimmy Jacobs will also be at that second show, courtesy of Damage 365 Promotions. Earlier that day, Jimmy Jacobs will be at Comic Book Jones in Staten Island, New York, between the hours of 11 and 2, signing autographs, meet and greet with the fans. It's the second event we're doing at that comic book store. It's an awesome location. You can check them out on Facebook and Twitter, and check out photos from the Sawyer Fulton signing as well. So that was pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool was this past weekend. We had Emma in, Tennille Dashwood, formerly known as Emma. We did a exclusive meet and greet at the Sheraton Edison Hotel, Raritan Center, and it was pretty cool. Very, very nice woman, very professional, very well spoken, just very polite.
He has not stopped talking about her.
Because you know what, I had a bad experience.
You have me here, what's going on?
Well, yeah, but she didn't eat all my food, so
whatever.
But I've had a bad experience bringing someone in the first go around, and I'm not even talking about financially. It was just like a bottle of ibuprofen. Like I just couldn't do it. So like I'm actually shocked that I actually stuck my neck out for this one, but it was just definitely well worth it, and look forward to doing business with her again very soon. And yeah, so sorry, Dave, are you attending any of the shows this weekend?
Possibly tomorrow night. Saturday is definitely a no-go.
Definitely a no-go.
I got those guys, the construction still going on in my house, so
yes.
Yeah, so it's not easy.
Oh, all right. Would you like to add anything else, Mr. RDP?
No, that's pretty much it. Are we promoting anything else tonight? This weekend?
We're going to prelude into a little segment Dave wants to get into called Call That Hick.
Uh-oh.
So I guess we should just tell everybody what really happened so far.
Would you like to? Would you like me to? How do you like?
Yeah, well, I'll start, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this all started when your friend requested you like a couple months ago.
Yeah, this had to be like a month ago at least, right? Or 2 months, I don't know. So one day he friend requested me, and I recognized the name, but again, my historian days, sometimes I forget who they are, they were even relevant in wrestling. I have no idea. So I Googled this guy, and they're saying he's a Southern boy, and he did this, he did that. Still had no clue who the fucking guy was. So I messaged Kevin, and I said, Kev, who's this guy? He tells me who he is, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, I accept a friend request, and I start getting shit from this guy. Calling me a goof, I know what you guys did. He's talking about Big Vito, about something. I don't even know what he was talking about. Telling me that we're harassing him, me and my New York friends, and we're fucking with the wrong person because he's going to come get us.
Can I stop you for a second? Does this have anything to do with Bobby Fulton at all?
I don't think it has anything directly to do with him. I think this is this gentleman interjecting himself into the Bobby Fulton, Dylan Hines situation that happened a couple months ago. That's been over and done with, squashed by all parties involved, and maybe Tracy didn't get the memo.
Yeah, because I even asked him. I said to him, are you one of Bobby Fulton's friends? Like, I'll be honest, I really had no clue who he was. I said, are you one of Bobby Fulton's friends? And you're trying to say stop bothering him? What's your deal? And he's like, I'm a former wrestler, blah, 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 and I did this, I did that. Okay, your credentials mean nothing to me, so why are you harassing me? You're calling me a goof, like, really? You're telling me I live in my mother's basement, you probably live in a double-wide trailer, and you need to go to rehab. That's what everyone's saying, so I blocked him, and then all of a sudden one day I said, you know what, let me take him off, see if this guy's still going to go at it. And this was like last week. Mm-hmm. And the moment I unblocked him, I start getting messages. Boom, boom, boom. You're a goof. He actually called me a cunt, too.
Yes.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, he called me a cunt. He said, Eric Sims is a piece of shit, and he's the ringleader. He said, all my...
Tracy Smothers.
Oh, God.
So, he thinks that we're all, like... He thinks that, like, we're all in, like, cahoots to go after this guy, and nobody gives a shit about this guy. He's irrelevant. Even when he was on TV, he was irrelevant. So...
Hello, cutie pie.
He doesn't want to answer the phone, or he doesn't want to talk to us on the phone. I asked him several times for his phone number so we could call him tonight.